So far, so good for them. The mid lane is going fine, the safe lane is going fine, and Pasha has managed to pull the creep wave all the way in between his tier 1 tier 2.
Fudu really didn't want a part of that. Solo doesn't have the glimpse. Nature's Prophet was TPing over with a double damage rune. Arfu dropping low. Solo, he's going after this. He doesn't have boots. He doesn't have movement speed, so Arfu turns around Solo with the Observer Ward. Gets the vision around the tree line. He'll take the kill. He'll reveal the fact the Observer Ward is down, but the bonus gold will make that worthwhile.
He ends up getting that other support, and again,
they're coming for the
high pace from VP straight on to the next move.
Observer Ward behind, they'll understand LFY if they bring in reinforcements, but this Nature's Prophet's out way too far. No mana for a TP. They won't need much to get this kill. Virtus Pro up again, but top lane Pasha underneath his own tier 1 tower tries to get back, cannot get there in time. Lil is TPing forward. He's looking towards DDC as the one hero he can probably kill off, but rolling ball forward, Arfu will block it, and without the mana for Lil, he'll have to back away. But then again, the kick is coming in. Viper will start his TP. Now Monet with no time walk. Lil's been able to survive, but that TP is taking an eternity. Pasha will arrive finally.
Did DDC just die to the tower? React. Get your cursor to the right place. Just stuns right outside the Roche pit. I think he could have maybe denied himself to Roche, but there's no way he's going to survive that moment at least.
LFY is putting pressure now from the top lane. Netherward behind the trees. They sprout up on the Necrophus. Does he have enough life to survive and maybe even get a scythe up before death? Not going to happen. He's down. And here comes your Bio Strike. Faceless Void. Still no Chronosphere. He's level 5 time dilation. Can at least help control of the team fight. While LFY in the trees are coming out the victors. Solos have much more to give. They just keep blasting into the trees. Super with a double kill. DDC. Is it really going to happen again? Dying to the creep wave. It's not going to happen. He's got 13 HP. Escaping out. And the only thing to happen is the SK has to TP in towards me to try and defend this, but no Sandstorm available. Maybe the fight can be baited in. He sprouted up. Lil looks pretty juicy, but Pasha coming in from the side. Reaper side that's available. Here comes your Ice Blaster side. It will decapitate. The Nature's Prophet for revenge is there for Super. Viper has made his way over the glimpse, cancelling off the TP. Pugna falling as well. Virtus Pro, the attack onto the Courier. It won't be enough. The Courier will survive.
So important.
That's why they're putting down the Sentry Wars, trying to get rid of him, get rid of the other Observer from the Radiant side. As Virtus Pro, okay, that wasn't part of the plan. Losing their crew in the way in. Pugna, the Death Ward is actually in the best position. It really is dead. Solo just killed himself. The Burrow Strike from Lil. Microwave space, Ancient Apparition as well as Monet. Out of fight for the moment. The Rod of Atos keeping Pasha in position. Monet thinking about the Chronosphere. He's right next to Nature's Prophet, and they do it on the Necrophos with the Ice Blast coming in. Say goodbye to Pasha. Roshan is still alive. As LFY, do they actually want this or not? They're losing their Observer Ward still. These Wolves are getting rid of them.
With a couple of cooldowns that they do have,
Dire's
but
middle tower
looks like they're going to try to at least chip away at it. And LFY aren't having
coming.
They're going to go right away.
They've got Chronosphere, leap in. Who does he get? Everybody splits. Delta-wise from Virtus Pro. The stun is on no one. Pasha, can he help out? No, he can't. That's a very dead Viper.
And that's not the end of it. Now Monet can try to get in and get a Chrono here.
There's a 4-star. It gets Pasha a little bit further away. A quick Rod of Atos holding Monet in position. The Wolves keeping the distance. The vision everywhere else. But Prophet, they're able to get the Sprout up. Pasha caught out. Monet, he commits the Chronosphere up. They have more than enough damage to bring down the Necrolite. Cautious.
Full minute on that respawn will allow VP to get good control of the map. He does have buyback, which VP obviously don't know. Oh, Monet mid.
Liquid Sphere gets triggered. Nope.
Oh, Ramsey's misclicked.
Oh, here's the glimpse though. Pulls him all the way back. Solo has the Storm available, but Monet triggers on the BKB, focusing on the disruptor while Ramsey's focusing on Arfu on the back lines. They've already killed off Solo. Look for the next target. Ramsey's BKB diffuser blade after DDC. Decrepifying is up and they're draining a little bit more life back into him. Monet losing that Liquid Sphere, but the control damage is on the like. A Burrow Strike from Lil. Space is created. The side will kill off the faces. While Ramsey's being drained out. The Wrath of Nature. It'll bounce through and find the kill. And a big Ice Blast on the way in. It hit on everybody as well as Lil's epicenter. There's so much damage from both sides. The Virtus Pro barely keeping their head above this water. They want more. They're chasing after Inflame. No one's TP forward. They found the Nature's Prophet. Rod of Atos will hold him back, but Lil with the Burrow Strike. Lil with the control. And no one with the kill. 4 heroes from LFY. Now manure for the ground. 3 of them do not have buyback. It's only Roshan is only at 50% HP. LFY might make it, but Lil, he'll cut off the smoke. A quick blink away. VP falling out the pit. They'll smoke themselves. They want the movement speed to get back out of this if possible, and don't fall into the trap of LFY. They don't know the status just yet. The glimpse, maybe. They find Nature's Prophet. He jumps onto the back lines while you've got Ramses. BK beat up and the perfect wall onto Monet and Super. They had to burn that BKB. He'll get a double chrono back. Solo as well as Ramses. They're caught inside of it. Now no one with his BKB trying to beat down Super, was giving life back over to Monet. He's not going to time walk forward. He's got friends who need help. Super drained the life out of Pasha. Has he got enough? Pasha now is a life drain on drain. No one gets the kill, and Pasha turns for the fight. No matter for his side, but it's no one who is just an absolute beast, killing off DDC. Monet is on the wrong side of the tracks. Afu's also retreating, but remember what we came for. Roshan was the objective.
They're not in a position to push bottom. This time Nature's Prophet is not close enough, so he has to come back to fight.
They're trying to rack any damage they can, so Viper says hello. Quick Hurricane Pike out. 4.3k to get through. Burrow Strike, Rotovatos onto the partner. Now Monet comes in, Liquid Spirit, his is triggered. Not going to commit the BKB just yet, but Super's dying too quickly. No one knows he's one more attack, but Super's got the range. Retreat back out. They're trying to reset the position here, Virtus Pro, and not fall into Monet's Chronosphere. They cannot let that happen. And also, LFY don't want to commit onto an Aegis the Immortal Viper. It's too much to go on. So yeah, you can cold feed him up, but he'll stand his ground. Continue to chip away. Monet finally coming in, finding some time locks, getting rooted to the ground. They center. Viper is dropping low, and here's the Epi with the wall knocked off over the Ice Blast with the faces boy Chrono. Virtus Pro! They have just shattered the mirror. That's a lot of bad luck for them, but will it continue? No one's back to the world of living. Monet wants more. They can run a base off over on no one. Afu standing his ground. He's got help. Disruptor glimpsing back Monet, but Prophet inflamed the perfect TP forward and the Sprout holding Lycan in position. He Quelling Blade cuts his way through, but slowed down by the Decrepify. The rolling boulder. They're looking for more. They don't just want Ramses. They'll probably still take him. The Raw can't give enough life. No one battling against Afu. The rolling boulder gets him back down the hillside, and he has to run. It is a huge tanky no one, but right now it is a 1-on-5 scenario. Lil will come back, try and create some space with the Burrow Strike. No one's BKB won't protect him, but at least he gets the Burrow Strike onto the Earth Spirit. Now they go for more. They're draining out Lil. He committed pretty heavily for this one. The Viper needs to be able to fight. No one continues to run. Even couriers are popping in the middle of all this. The Decrepify Ice Blast. No more regeneration. Super sucks the Viper dry. That's a lot of toxic things that actually consume. Nature's Prophet died, but there goes the 8-kill streak. They give the life back to Nature's Prophet so he'll survive. The bottom lane is being pressured. LFY have an opening, but their tier 4 towers were under siege. LFY, they can push into the VP base. Without it, I can foresee a couple of problems coming their way with
Here comes the
defense.
Furion does have a Silver Edge now, so he can break the Viper.
They need to kill him. They need to kill him straight away. Blink, Burrow Strike. They actually use the Yule Scepter to break it. Now Monet gets the BKB off the side, holds him in position. Where's that Chronosphere? It connects onto Lycan. The Ice Blast is coming forward as well, but Monet dying very quickly. Lycan will die before the cause. After rolling boulder down, he found Lil further down inside the river. The Magnetize. Lil will end up ticking out 2 heroes without buyback. No one wants to stand his ground, but currently he's on the low part in the river. The wet feet, if only he had feet. Pasha pushed back up the hill. They've blocked him in with the ice feet. No one being drained out. Pasha's trying to help him out. A Rotovatos to keep Super in position. No one's retrieving, but on bottom lane, it is where Inflame has caused the damage. Picking up the melee racks. Still mid. They're going to turn around and fight Pasha once more. Super. The Nether Ward is down. They're trying to get rid of that. He drained the life back out of Pasha, and now they turn for the fight. The Ice Blast is really good from DDC, but will it be enough? Super. The Immortal.
No way he gets out of this, man. There's no way.
To the trees. He has his BTs available. The Decrepify and TP. Where's the stun? Where's the control? You have nothing! Super is away. The bottom rack is taken. And LFY. Not only have they now gained the advantage in golden experience, but
so has the Silver Edge to break up Viper's passive, and now he's going to probably build a damage item to go with it. That means if they catch this Viper in the chrono...
LFY. We've been in this situation before. Monet! The double chrono! Ice blasted on the money! No one hit by that! They drained out Ramses! No one will BKB and try and stand his ground! He's got the help from Pasha as well as Lil, but they don't want to fight this. They're down a man, they're down a Hal, and Pasha, here comes the jump. Lil will bring in a perfect Burrow Strike! He had to do it too early! The epicenter has no effect! Maybe the Soul is there from Solo with the Storm down! They've brought down at least the Earth Spirit, but buyback is there from Inflame! He's onto the back lines. The drain is too heavy onto the Viper. Solo still trying to play around this. They don't see him. They're going to break him with the Silver Edge. No one's in trouble. No one is down on the sideline. You'll lose a Necro too. Buyback available, however. He might be able to help defend, but the creep wave pushing in through the bottom. Solo doesn't have his Storm, doesn't have his Aghanim Scepter. To 5k VP, they need this. They need the Aegis as well as the Cheese if they can have any chance against LFY being 2 ranks down against them. And it looks like for the moment, rolling boulder, Afu, he jumps in. Where's the Aegis? He snatches it! Afu! You thief in the night! Afu wants to keep running. The site will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis, the Immortal. VP, TP home. They needed that Aegis. They needed that for the fight, and they've lost it.
Lincolns, but no follow-up.
It's so hard to commit.
It's just TPing to all the bounty rooms. Oh, another one.
For me?
Oh, here comes the fight.
The push down, the push Necro in motion. Oh, that's it. The Chrono's locked in too many. 4 heroes. And sweet as sugar. But a thrower gone, and LFY will advance to the winners bracket final. It has been one hell of a dream. Undefeated in the upper bracket. Pushing VP down to lower bracket round 4, but what play, what style, what grace, what refinement.